So right now what I'm going to do is redo this Bitcoin chart because we are broken out. So I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing or before I send these charts out, what I do so that you can see live what I'm doing and adjusting on here. So a couple of things, read these boxes that I have here so that you understand what the lines are. White is your line of support, red is your line of resistance, yellow is where we sell, and this down here is our RSI chart. And one of the key things here that I want you guys to understand is whenever you break out from the line of resistance, that line of resistance becomes your new line of support, which is what I have right here. Okay, so right now this yellow line was our line of resistance. It broke out of there. Bitcoin is broken out right now. You can see our long-term line of resistance right here. It is past it, so we are officially broken out. This could be a false breakout still. It could come right back down. You could see we're still teetering on this line here. If we zoom in a little bit, you'll be able to see that we're still teetering on this line. So I just want to redo this chart and show you guys where we're at, or what other possibilities we have for Bitcoin now that we're broken out. So let's change some of these colors. Like I said, this becomes, whenever you break out, it becomes your line of support now, right? So we're going to change this to white. We're going to change this to white as well. All of these are white now. So these are your previous lines of resistance that we've broken out of. So now we've got this main line of resistance right here. So the dotted lines are actually our short-term line of resistance and line of support. So we've got this, oh, well, you can't see my fingers, but you've got this channel that Bitcoin's going up right now, right? And it seems to be an active channel, even though we've broken out of it right here. See how we're past this line of resistance? We're not officially past it. We're still on it. So technically we're not broken out of this ascending channel, but we are broken out as far as this line was. This was our yellow line right here. So we are broken out from here. So we're all I'm doing is redoing some of these lines. Okay, so now let's move this up. We're going to use the dotted line, which is a short term. Do want to sell. We have sold already, by the way. We've sold 20%. So once we hit this line, I sold 20, and once we broke out of here, I also sold another 20. It's just an automatic 20. Once I hit this yellow line, or what was once, let's just keep this yellow for now. I did sell 20%. Okay, so now this is our line of resistance. What do I expect to happen with Bitcoin? I expect it to come down in price and probably recapture some at our line of support. This is now our line of support. We'll recapture some on this line of support right here, or on this dotted one. The safer one is the dotted one, right? So we're just gonna change some of these. Let's erase this. We've got a few lines here. Let's go here. Okay, so we are broken out right now. We've already sold. We're looking to rebuy at this moment. So at these points, we already sold our 20%. But we're going to add some lines here where we're potentially going to buy. And what we want to do, change this to, okay, buy. These are all lines of support now, okay? The white lines are now lines of support. They were once resistance, right? But they broke out of that, so now they're support. So what we're wanting is for Bitcoin to come back down and either bounce on this line, this solid white line, which was our long-term line of resistance before. We want it to bounce from here and go back up, or from this one. Now I think this channel is more in place, so I'm not going to put a buy price on the solid white line. I'm going to put the buy price at 32,932, or yes, 32, basically 33,000. I'm expecting Bitcoin to drop back down to 33,000. Yes, so right now it's closed at 44,388. Not really closed because Bitcoin's 24/7, but we're at 44,388. Did that just change right in front of me? I think it did. Anyways, so where I see a buy is right here at 32,932. That's where I'm going to pick some more up. I'm going to buy 20% back of the shares that we sold. Because remember, we sold this. If you guys have been keeping track of what I've been doing, we sold at this point. Okay, so my plan is to buy back at this point. Definitely going to buy a lot if it ever drops back down to 11,000 or even 18,000. That's where we're going to buy again. So actually, we bought again right here. This was back in. Let me close out this. Free trading view, guys. Back on January 9th, 2023, we rebought Bitcoin. We did buy at the dip. It dipped a lot, and we bought because it matched with our lines here, and this is what I go by. So we bought here, and we sold. Our first sell actually was at 32,932. So we bought at 17. Let's just say 17. We bought at 17. We sold at 32, 33, and we sold again at 42. So if you guys do the math, that's over a $20,000 gain that we had, profit that we had on Bitcoin. Now we've got about $20,000 that we could buy back, right? So the price, or the point where we're going to buy that back, is down here. And that's for one share of Bitcoin, okay, or one coin of Bitcoin. We're going to buy back at the 30, like I said, 33,000 range is where I'm comfortable buying back if we want to follow this channel. Realistically, if we're long term, we could wait for this to drop back down to 24 again and let this cycle go through. But right now, I'm pretty comfortable with this chart. So we're in sky high territory though. So let's go ahead and take a screenshot of this right here, download the image. That'll download, and voila, this is something that I'll be sharing. All right, but that's all I got for you guys. This is where we're at right now.